Speaking of fun,
Oko Hardened Scales versus Astral Drift.
pretty sure Oko just slows down Hardened Scales.
Yes and no. I mean, Hardened Scales is already going for the late game more anyway than Affinity is, and so it just takes out problem things. Like, oh, WSA if your collector oath became an elk!
Oko is ridiculous.
Hey Liam, it's like the only thing that Oko can't hit is Stony Silence. Because it's an enchantment. Oko only hits artifacts or creatures.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, the card's fair now.
Okay. I mean, to be fair, like Oko, like at least his ultimate is god awful.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because he just gives you the planeswalker just always gives you slight advantage, and that's all it's doing the whole game.
Oh man, like I don't look up like a lot of these cards, but like, oh god, Astral Drift.
Astral Drift is silly.
It looks like a fun deck. Let's not lie right here.
It definitely looks fun. Like the fact that you just have your mana base activates Astral Drift, and you get to play Life from the Loam for free.
Yeah,
that's wild. I had a really long grindy game with him where I was playing Shadow, he was playing Astral Drift, and then in game 3 he put a black leyline into play, and I won by going to combat over and over with Shadows, getting them flipped by Astral Drift, but getting like 1 or 2 points in every now and then.
Yeah.
Long ass game. Just like
turn 1 Hardened Scales. That's what they want to do.
Tap land on turn 1. Your coast is clear, boys. Get in.
Mox Opal.
Second Hardened Scales. There's a Ravager.
I don't say it's a second land. Okay.
I think you can just play the second Hardened Scales and pass. Because your opponent played a tapped Canopy Vista, you have to assume there's some slow bullshit going on, and you have time to just go in for the big boy.
Yeah.
Okay, Ravager.
I mean,
he's got second Hardened Scales, but he's also got the Infect land, so next turn you can Hardened Scales, sack Opal, get 2, and then...
if he gets one more land, I think he can almost just...
He'd need another artifact. There's an Oko. That's interesting.
He can't play it, though.
Not yet, no.
He doesn't have a third land, yeah. Or a third artifact.
Yeah.
Ancient Stirrings. Okay, let's go to find one or the other.
But Oko enables Mock. Oh. Well, it's not a very good... I think there was a Metalworker.
Yeah, but I was like, I think you grab the land here.
I mean, if you had Metalworker, you could have played it and then next turn just killed your opponent with your Infect land.
You still need another source though,
because it's a 3/3 that puts 3 counters on the Ravager that actually is 5 counters, and the counter on the Ravager is actually 2 more counters. So that all then goes to land, and your opponent's just dead next turn.
Yeah.
The math at Hardened Scales is super hard.
Yeah.
It's not an easy deck to play.
No, it's definitely one of the more complex ones because of all the math you do actually have to do.
I've been blown out a time or two against it out of nowhere. You're like, I'm safe, right? Yeah, I think I'm safe.
And it's like, surprise!
Oh, dude, flicker the Ravager.
Oh
do
God.
it. Do it.
Well,
Can make it come back with 3.
Oh, man. I was like... Yeah. I was like...
You can't actually flicker a Ravager because it comes into play.
Yeah.
As it comes into play, it gets the counter.
Yeah.
It's not like a Walking Ballista. Oh, that's a worker. Your opponent's dead.
No, because the flicker ropes can block.
There's the land. There's the creature.
I was like, there's a flying creature. That's the important.
Make a big boy.
That's the important one here.
Worker. Boom! I got a 1 mana 3/3. What's up?
There's an Oko.
Turn you into an elk. He's dead next turn because you can remove the flying from
Flicker Wisp. Well, I mean, unless his opponent draws another flyer, but yes.
Yes.
Or Flicker Wisp, my elked Flicker Wisp.
Astral Drift and a Cycle Land.
Oof. Yeah, this is kind of a rough match for. I was like, oh, I kind of wish. Did he elk the Flicker Wisp? I think he did.
There's no food token, so maybe.
So this one, you can actually
flicker your own Flicker Wisp, and then on end step, your Flicker Wisp comes back into play, and you get to exile their Oko for an entire turn.
Yes.
That's not what happened.
It is. They're explaining it right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Because that's
yes.
That's great. That's literally just that permanent is problematic. Detain it for an entire turn.
Detain was such a bad mechanic.
It's okay in limited.
It is, but like, I understand why they didn't want to do it at instant speed, but it's also like, detain's really good at instant speed. Like, okay, entering combat, cool. Before you declare attackers, that's detained.
Yeah. It was a fun limited mechanic, though.
Yeah.
It's cast an Oko. Make your guy into an elk.
Make one into an elk. Ancient Stirrings.
I would have liked Ancient Stirrings first.
Agreed. Animation module? That's a pretty good one.
Yeah, you can start abusing that next turn.
Yeah.
You can play module. Make
and step Oko comes in. I'm going to keep the one with the slightly higher loyalty.
Yeah. Next turn you can make a food, sack the food.
No, I say no. Next turn you elk the other one, you kill him with Infect.
Yeah, but if all else goes wrong, if you don't want to go for that option.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say that Oko, Ravager, and Animation module.
You do see your opponent play white, you do have to be aware of possible path to exile, even though obviously he's not playing it in the list, but you do have to be aware of it.
Yeah. Look at him on his phone. He's looking up his opponent's Astral Drift deck list right now.
Probably.
Yeah. For sure.
Did he attack with a flyer?
Yeah, he did.
I mean, I guess you can just, like, feign your opponent of, like, I have 3 white up. Go ahead and go all in.
You won't. No balls.
You have to remind me on Friday to tell Blaine how proud I am of him.
If you don't want to just go for it, you can play Animation module, make a food, sack the food to Ravager, make a 1/1, and then...
Hey, just keep making 1/1s, because...
Continuously make 1/1s. Looks like he's going for it, though. Yeah, he's going all in.
Yeah, but I mean, if you know your opponent doesn't have...
Boom.
How does... No, I have to look it up. How does Astral Drift actually read? I have to look it up now.
If when you cycle Astral Drift, you get a flicker something, he could be alive. I think if you cycle Astral Drift, you get a flicker something as well. And that could be a big game.
It's an enchantment. So whenever you cycle, it's recycling a card with Astral Drift from the battlefield.
Yeah. Okay, so if he has Astral Drift in his hand, he can cycle the land and live. I guess he didn't attack with the flyer?
He did, but so he sacked the Arcbound Worker and then used the token of the Arcbound Worker to put him on the Infector. He's going with both. That way, if his opponent does have a path, he's not all in on one of them.
Okay.
Which makes sense.
You're giving your opponent one extra turn, but you're playing it safe. I like that. I'm surprised that he didn't play the animation module and make a token as well.
Yeah.
But I guess he's just going to crack the land.
Alec now has a land. Oh, unfortunately, it's a tap land. Okay, so I'm pretty sure at this point he is just dead.
It's looking that way.
I mean, so he does have Astral if he can cycle to flicker his elk Flicker Wisp, then...
He should be at higher infect than 5, because the worker was a 3/3 and it sacked itself to put 5
He should
counters.
be at 6.
Yeah. Should be at 6 infect. Not that it terribly matters at this point.
Yeah.
He has a pass. He's doing good posturing. He's acting like he has something even though he's got nothing. But it's not going to change.
He does have the Astral Drift, right?
Does he have the Astral Drift in hand?
He does. Okay. I'm pretty sure. So what he can do is, like, if he swings, you can blink the Ravager, because then make it less counters, and see if he's going to put it on the Infect.
Did he make his Mox a 3/3 and play a second Mox?
No. I think it was Sickle Pest. But I think...
No, there's 2 Moxes in play. I think he made a Mox a 3/3 and played a second Mox. Does the...
Is that a Mox?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. There's a dice on it.
Does Oko remove the legendary type?
It removes all abilities. I don't know if it removes legendary type.
Yeah.
But it becomes an elk, so it changes its name. It becomes a 3/3 elk.
Okay.
I am 95% sure. Oops.
So that's kind of cool.
Oops. I'm gonna get exact wording now.
He's still waiting on...
Target artifact creature loses all abilities and becomes a green elk creature. They pound toes 3/3. Yes, so it changes everything about it.
He's still waiting on the animation module. Looks like he sacked the other Mox to put counters on Ravager to deal more damage.
Why would he not just, like, if the one where it's blocked, just sack it to the... Oh, I guess you're still afraid of Path. So you don't want to go all in, which is fair.
Mm-hmm. Kind of seem really dead.
Yeah, I mean, there's 3 creatures on the board. At this point, even if you cycling Astral Drift does not get you there.
How did he not die to the Infect? What did he...
He blocked the Flicker Wisp with the Infect.
I thought one of the Flicker Wisps was a 3/3 beast.
Apparently it wasn't.
I don't know what's happening, but I know that...
I think Kyle abandoned that plan. The Kyle wanted to go wide, which, I mean, makes sense.
I mean... It's playing it, you don't have to go all in. Your opponent hasn't really presented us a whole lot that you have to deal with.
Yeah, and then I was okay. I was like, yeah. On the bright side, Alex's sideboard does look pretty good for this because Knight of Autumn, Maelstrom Pulse, Force of Vigor.
All very good.
All very good.
Leyline the Void is actually good.
Is it?
Yes, because modular requires that the creature dies.
Okay.
If the creature would go to exile instead, it's not dying,
Got
and then the modular tokens don't
Gotcha.
Or the
All right.
counters.
Alec, if you go back and watch this, there you go. This is a good side note for you.
It's not bad. It's probably worth bringing in just for that alone.
That's
if you
fair.
plan on going the removal route.
Yeah.
Rhino's probably too slow. Don't want that really.
You can definitely see.
You can trim the unearths because he's not really killing any of your dudes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Once Upon a Time is a bizarre card. I think the card's overrated as all hell.
I don't think it's overrated. I think there are better options. I think the only deck that it really fits very well in is Neobrand.
Bloom Titan. Because Bloom Titan has so much mana to play with that it doesn't really mind if it has to cast it. You get to cast it for free, you can get a Karoo.
Yeah, the only issue is that you miss a very important card, which is the actual amulet itself.
But it's another way to find Titan. It's another way to find Azusa.
I think if you're playing it at if you're playing 2 Ancient Stirrings, 2 Once Upon a Times, I think that's fine. Or sorry, 4 Ancient Stirrings, 2 Once Upon a Time.
I think current lists are just playing 4 of everything.
4 of each. I mean that's okay. That's also fine.
All in. For some reason, Amulet Titan is, in air quotes, the best deck right now.
It's not sure the best deck. It's just the most played deck.
Yeah.
And that's because Amulet Titan matches up very well against Urza. Because they play mainboard explosives. And a lot of the Urza decks have gone away from the Ensnaring Bridge in the mainboard.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're more all in on the combo. And I mean, I believe a lot of Amulet Titan decks are also running a 1 of Rex Sage in the main now.
4 Stirrings, 4 Pact, 4 Once.
Yeah.
Seems pretty consistent, man.
Yeah. The fact that also the Amulet Titan's really good about finding Blast Zones.
Yeah, Blast Zone's pretty sweet.
Yeah. So. Alright, Karn, Sign of Una doesn't seem bad out of the board for Hardened Scales. Because you're not exactly sure what your opponent's playing, but you see green and white, so you have to assume there is a lot of
if you know
Artifact Disruption.
You can bring in Nature's Claim and kill the namesake of the deck.
Yes.
Dismember is also probably... if Astral is in play, Dismember is dead.
Yes.
But Dismember also does just help you get in early so that your opponent can't set up what they're trying to do. I don't think this is a matchup where you really care about Oko. I'd take out Oko. Your deck can just beat him.
Yeah.
You don't really need Oko.
I would agree with that.
Bring in Spellskite if you're really worried about your opponent boarding in removal and stuff.
Yeah. Oh.
Man, Spellskite used to be really, really good when Lightning Bolt was the premier removal spell.
Yeah, and they have things like Fatal Push, and it's like, oh.
No.
I can't actually 2-for-1 you. I have to 1-for-1 you. I mean, I guess technically you're getting 2-for-1 because you have to pay the 2 life to switch to Spellskite, but I mean, life's a resource anyway.
Yeah. Our guest commentator, Tiny Cat. Hello. What do you have to say about the matchup? Just purrs. He's very pleased at this matchup.
I honestly don't know if I've met a stupider cat in my life. Multiple times he's jumped from the bed to the window.
And missed?
No, just face plants into the window. Just like no breaks. Just like you hear the thud and you're like, "Are you alive?"
You didn't even want to jump out that to begin with. That fall would be like really far.
Yeah.
Probably survive,
he jumps to try and make it onto the windowsill, but he always just like does too much and just like head face into the window. It's like the first couple times I get it. This is like your 8th or 9th time.
Oh man, it's a pattern of behavior.
Yeah, it's just like
every time he does it, he hits his head so hard he forgets that he did it.
Apparently, it's just like
the only weird dumb animal I met was our neighbors had a bunch of border collies, and they had one border collie that was like the dumbest border collie I've ever seen. And it was like, Riley, how are you possible? You have such superior genetics. How are you so dumb? It's not like he was even that dumb, like by dog standards. He was just dumb by border collie standards.
yes.
So it's like a bunch of little Melvin geniuses and average Joe dog sitting there. And
look, all the other ones took all the brains. All right, he won the good looks.
Yeah, I guess. Kind of a bucket head.
It's like, I'm with the prettiest dog. That's it. That's all I need. Or I'm with the dog. I'm gonna be the dog of the biggest dong out of this group.
I am the alpha male. Sure, you are. Well, the other 2 dogs are females, so technically he's the alpha male.
See?
Except he was subservient to the 2 other dogs.
Yes.
They bullied him, but alpha male.
He wasn't alpha of the pack, but he was the alpha male. That's the important thing.
Okay. It's funny because we still had our golden retriever, Jack.
Oh man, Tide Sculler is also. Ooh, I think you just take. I think you take the Hardened scales because you. Why? Well, no, because he can make
no threats. He's got no threats besides Oko.
Well, I was like, take a Hardened scale. No, because then he can make the Mox Opal a 3/3, and that doesn't trade well with Sculler. So I was thinking he was going to target the Sculler, and I was like, no. It's like he targets the Sculler, you're fine with it. Do you just sack a land? Does he have 2 lands in hand then? He had 2. Okay.
Yeah. He's trying to find something to do with it.
Okay, yeah. I was just like, did you just sack a land to find a land? Because if that's the case, did you not play land for?
No, he did.
Okay, so yeah, Alex went first. You're right. Okay.
You get real worried, Warden. You're getting real worried there.
I was just like, bad place.
What's happening?
Make it stop.
Make it stop. What are you doing? What do you got? Sculler with Astral Rift is kind of silly. You just flicker it a bunch, put a bunch of the triggers on the stack, exile a couple cards, leave 1 remaining.
Yeah. Like, sure, you can have the rest of the lands in your hand. That's fine.
Yeah. We've exhausted everything else.
Yeah.
Do we see the drift? There it
is. There it is. I'm actually surprised he's not playing any copies of Ephemerate.
I guess you could.
I mean, I'm not saying a play set, but like 1 or 2, right? Because like 1 white, save a creature, and then get more ETB effects. Because it also rebounds.
You could also just play. Well, he's Abzan. There's not a lot of creatures that give you a the Ephemerate deck plays Coiling Oracle, and that's like just a generically good target. But I guess this deck doesn't have anything that's quite like that.
I'm actually surprised he's not running Ban. I feel like Ban is a better color.
So black gets you Sculler, which is actually really good with Astral Drift.
It gets Wasteland Strangler as well.
So is Siege Rhino.
Like, I mean, I think he's trying to be cute with the Wasteland Strangler because you flicker with something, and then you Wasteland Strangler, and then they never get it back.
That's fine.
But I feel like that's just really, like...
Besides, what do you get if you're in Bant besides just, like, Coiling Oracle?
So you get either Mystic Snake or Frilled Mystic.
That's true.
Which that is just amazing.
You could also get Spell Queller.
Ooh. Yeah, that'll also be a fine one.
Yeah.
So that's something we can talk to him about, or just I'll
4 colors.
I'll mention him in the when it posts his YouTube tonight or tomorrow. I'm just like
Red White Tokyo Drift.
God damn it, Leo.
You could do Red White Black Tokyo Drift. Hell yeah, that's the Japanese flag right there.
Is that Urborg?
That's a Ghost Quarter.
Ghost Quarter, okay.
Yeah. Or is that just a jacked up planes? I think that's just a jacked up planes.
Well, I think you are
It does
correct.
look like Ghost Quarter.
I believe it is a Ghost Quarter. I believe it's the Innistrad.
The text is kind of just like janky.
Yeah.
What's the resolution of your camera? I want to see every follicle on his thumb.
You can pay for that $400 camera.
I want to be able to rewatch plays in slow motion, ultra HD slow motion. I want ISIS levels of production, okay?
Just be like, that's a fake card. How can you tell? 4K.
You can see his hand trembling as he plays the card. There's an Oko in his hand.
He has no way to cast it.
Yeah, they're not looking very good in this matchup.
I love how he filtered away his colored source to try and find more things.
He could have casted Oko because he's got another Mox in his hand. There's no point.
Well, like now he can because now he has 3 artifacts.
Yeah, I mean you could cast Oko. I don't think you want to.
I don't think you do either. Like, oh, Ghost Quarter that one.
Yep.
It's like, haha, you fool.
Now I have access to mana. Man, like 1 Arcbound Ravager and you win the game.
It depends on what Alex. Alex has a Bird of Paradise. You can play the bird and jump block like a man.
That's true. That's true. That forest should be untapped. That's right.
Got him.
You did it. You did it, Sonny Jim. Jim Jamboree.
What are you doing? Tiny cat. Get down from there.
He's on top of the fridge.
Oh my god,
He's going into places unexplored.
He's been up there so many times. I'm gonna squirt him. When this match is over, I'm good.
What's he gonna do up there? Push stuff off?
Probably fall off.
Oh no.
That's what.
Don't do it. You've got so much to live for, Tiny Cat. It's not worth it. This is more entertaining.
You're not wrong. So there's the Oko coming down. I think you just. I think you make the Rhino just a generic 3/3, right?
Do you want down from there?
He sees you coming, so now so he thinks he's in trouble.
The tiniest little meows.
Yeah.
You know what you did.
That's what he saw you walking over. He's like, "Oh no, I'm in trouble now." I'm like, "Yeah, you are."
I have not been punished. Perhaps my behavior was appropriate.
He's like, "I'm gonna go hide now."
All right, I'm gonna head out.
So yeah, so Oko down took on the Rhino, make it a 3/3. I'm like, yeah, it seems fine.
Play Astral Drift, cycle this land. Oh, there's a drift in play. That's right.
Yeah.
Get in.
Wait, what? Did he just instant speed that? I'm so confused.
I don't know what just happened.
I don't know either.
What?
Judge?
Did he just forget about the legend rule and then remember and put one in the graveyard?
I guess.
I think that's what happened.
Oh, flickering the siege.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
So if Kyle... I think Kyle's...
If he had another way to flicker, he could have killed him this turn by just dealing... Yeah, he could have killed him this turn by just dealing all combat damage to Kyle and flickering the rhino twice.
I don't think he has a way to flicker it twice.
He's got a secluded step in his hand.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Either way.
Yeah.
He gets to just flicker the Hangerback Walker now.
Yeah.
And then his opponent is big dead.
I was like when the decks can always at least push it to 3, right? Like I still think my favorite deck from Alec is the Rainbow Dash deck. Come on, Horse Tribal. It's hilarious.
I mean, Hasbro owns them both. There is My Little Pony Magic cards now.
To be fair, that is like it's nice. It is a one-shot charity thing. I'm like, okay, that's fine.
Let's never talk about this again.
It's just like, okay, look, I get it.
It's not like you're going to embarrass the people playing Magic the Gathering, you know? We already have no shame. Come on.
Hey.
We're treading dangerous territory of complete degeneracy. Even if he blocks, he's just...
Yeah. Alright, cool. Go to 2. This is like, cool.
Cycle my rhino.
Cycle. Flicker. Boop. Got him! Take your cheap Oko. Get it out of here.
As long as you're Abzan, instead of Black Leyline, you could just get away with sideboarding Anafenza.
Ooh. Yeah, but the Leyline can Leyline. You
it's
sometimes free. You need it. You just need it turn 1, not turn 3.
Turn 0.
Yeah, depending on first, yes.
Turn graveyards are not going to be appearing in this game, sir. Thank you.
I said good day.
I feel like Leyline should have been both graveyards that get exiled.
I think with the Leyline, I think it's fine for 1.
Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of silly to see like the sideboard games of Hogak where it's like I sideboarded my ley lines and my way to destroy your ley lines.
Yep.
This is probably not the most healthy thing our format could be doing right now.
Yeah. Oh man.
What do you think Oko's price will drop to if it gets banned from Standard?
He's what, like 55 right now?
Yeah.
40.
I don't think it has that longevity in Legacy. It could see play in Modern.
It's gonna keep seeing play in Modern.
Probably, but I don't think it sees play anywhere else.
I think it will still see play in Legacy. It's good in the 4-color control. As a 1 to 2 of.
Really?
Yes.
Hmm.
Vintage, I don't really think.
No. Who cares about playing Oko when you're playing literally Ancestral Recall?
I mean, like, you can care a little bit, right? Because, like...
Narset and Karn are the best.
Are the best 2, hands down.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, with Oko, right? Like, if... depending on what you're playing, you might be able to get away with it in the board. Because against shops, right? Just be able to, like, shut down... like, Chalice though I guess now it's only one of Chalice the Void. But be able to shut down, like...
Isn't Trinisphere only 1 of 2?
I believe so. Like Trinisphere, and then Lodestone. You can make Lodestone go with 33 with no things, so that you don't get taxed after that. Also, just, I mean, like, taking away Hangerback Walkers or Ballistas.
I think Shops isn't very good right now.
I mean, it's probably not great because of Karn, but...
Yeah.
But when you literally have here's a mana that gives me 3... Like,
I mean, Misha's Workshop.
Yeah,
it's kind of a ridiculous card.
Yeah, I still think, I mean, the best budget deck is still Dredge because the only expensive card is Bizarre Baghdad, and they're only like $800 a piece.
Only, yeah. I don't
When
even think you technically need to do that.
like Volcanic Island Underground Sea are around 5, like it's just like
Yeah. I wish the prices on those weren't so steep.
I mean they weren't too bad before the freaking buyout, but now everything's kind of coming back down.
Well, that's the thing. Like, there's a bunch of nerds out there who just have stacks of them, not doing anything.
Yeah. They're hoping for another spike.
I've seen photos of people who are like, look at my 100 underground seas. It's like, whoa, dude. Jeez.
Yeah. I'm like, that's a house.
Yeah.
It's like,
that's a trailer.
it's a cottage. Like,
it's a small Russian cottage.
Russia. It's a here's the bedroom / living room. Here's the kitchen. Here's the bathroom.
It's a down payment.
It's a good down payment, yeah. Alright, so Ancient Stirring, Steel Overseer seems perfectly fine.
Yeah, turn 2.
Oh, Hangerback Walker. It's a pretty good one to find, especially
this is going to escalate here.
Yeah, you play Hangerback Walker on 1.
Yeah.
Because you can activate... Oh!
I like Hangerback a bit more.
I do
if
too.
You play Ravager, the follow-up, then you can eat the Hangerback.
And then just, yeah.
Get a bunch of dudes.
Oh, damn, Violent a Bird. GG, game over.
Then you get to put counters on those dudes.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I mean, Viling and Bird is no Viling in actual Dryad Arbor, so whatever. Can you imagine?
Oh, I mean, you can, technically, can't
Can you imagine? What would you do if your opponent Viled in a Dryad Arbor against you? How would you feel?
I would laugh. I'm not even going to lie a little bit.
Nice.
I'd be like...
Nice.
I'll be like...
Maximum advantage.
Right? I was like, at least it's not Green Sun Zenith.
Yeah. You could make Green Sun Zenith in Modern. I think that'd be fine.
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't think they could.
But just let us play Abzan Maverick. What about, actually it wouldn't even be good. Veteran Explorer wouldn't even be good. You don't have any way to immediately exploit it. Because the Veteran Explorer deck plays Cabal Therapy.
Cabal Therapy, yeah. Yeah, you really don't.
I could even see Cabal Therapy in Modern. Grixis Pyromancer.
I think Cabal Therapy would be fine because like the first one is effectively a guess, and after that then you have to have a creature to sack to get a second one, which is like I mean you're still spending resources to be able to get the things.
Yeah, fine.
I don't think they ever will though.
Probably not.
I can maybe see it doing it into Modern. I don't think it would ever be standard, but they might put it into Modern, like a Modern Horizon.
Is Threshold a mechanic in Modern at all? I don't think so.
Yes.
What has Threshold?
I know there are some things that were time shifted, I believe. It's nothing broken, I'm pretty sure, but...
I mean, Nimble Mongoose is now in Modern, so...
Yeah. Oh, there you go. There's a Threshold. But I was like, I'm pretty sure there's a few other ones as well. Because I know a lot of things were time shifted.
I always thought Nimble Mongoose would be fine.
I mean, it's a one that comes with 3/3 or Shroud. I mean, like, it's very easily blockable. It's just...
It's a 1/1 with Shroud, and then it becomes a 3/3.
Yeah.
Force of Vigor!
I think you target that and an Overseer. You target the Overseer with a counter on it.
Yeah. And the Overseer activates, and then the Ravager eats the Overseer, and then the Ravager puts its counters on the other Overseer.
Yep.
I guess he doesn't feel like eating the first Overseer.
What?
What?
It's 2.
What?
What?
What? Also, did he exile a land to play that?
No.
Oh, that's an Eternal Witness.
Yeah. I'll say that's the thing that got reprinted in Ultimate Masters. And I was like, the thing that gets something back from the graveyard.
That's a weird one.
I mean, we'll see if it matters. Is there a third Steel Overseer in hand? Oh man, I was like, if Alec can just like top draw a Maelstrom Pulse.
Oh man,
Boof.
That would be justice at this point. Yeah, that is one.
Oh my god. Okay.
Imagine if you play the animation module right now. Oh.
Trophy the big one. I think I would have waited for attacks.
Oh no, because then he gets another counter on his Overseer. Surprised he didn't animate any of his lands. What's he got? Hangerback? Alright, that's fine.
Yeah.
That should be dead.
Well, I think if you put in for 1...
If he only chooses 1, I think it's up to 2. Yeah, it definitely is up to 2, because you can destroy a singular Blood Moon. So,
yeah.
that's unfortunate.
He's like, no, I want the foil one out.
Yes. Get out of here.
Judge!
How dare you.
So he does have an Astral Drift in hand. I think this turn I would just go ahead and play it, because you have the bird to cycle the land.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can, like, flicker.
You can flicker the Hangerback Walker right now and have it just be dead forever.
You can flicker the Hangerback Walker any time. I think I'd wait for my opponent to invest a little more into it. Like, if he's going to invest some mana or whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah, you might as well. Until you see, like, a Ravager go on the stack, you can just wait.
Yeah. Alright. So, I mean, he's not out of this yet, but Ancient Stirring's...
Such a good card. The premier cantrip of Modern. The best cantrip.
That's a Ballista.
That's an animation module as well.
Ooh.
You know, I'd kind of want to just take animation module. Because animation module and Arcbound Overseer.
Yeah, I think I'll take animation module as well, because... It's only because... Well, the Astro Drift is on the board now.
Yeah.
If it wasn't on the board, I would hands down take Ballista.
Yeah.
But because it is, now I have to be worried about flicking.
The rate at which you build an army with Overseer and animation module is insane.
Yeah. So
there's respond
so technically, you can't respond to the cycle trigger, so he would still draw a card.
Yes.
But then the trigger goes on the stack, because like you have to resolve the...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because part of the effect of cycling is drawing the card.
Mm-hmm. Unless the cycle effect has something like, was it Crows and Tusker?
Wait, did he flicker an Overseer?
He did. That's why I was just like, wow.
Why?
Yeah, I was like, no, just...
Why?
Oh no. Oh, that's the cycle one. He's okay. Okay.
Fetch land, cycle land.
I think you just...
Nope, that's a Temple Garden.
Oh.
Well.
Oh.
Then there goes the neighborhood.
Yeah, I think it's just game over now, right? For an additional Ballista.
Well.
Yeah, I think it's just over now.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, because it swings.
Use the fresh Ballista to shoot the bird, swing in, then you can probably just shoot him.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure.
Don't let him block. What are you doing?
Block 6 damage. I think he's taking 5. Takes 3.
Takes 3. Well, you wouldn't have been able to kill him, but you did not need to let him block that 6 damage.
Well, if he took the 6 damage, first he'd have been dead.
If he takes 6, then he goes to 6.
He'd go to 7.
No, he's at 13. Yeah, you go to 7, and then you have a 4/4 Ballista. That would be
and a 3/3 Ballista.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh no, he'd be. You have exactly enough. Okay.
No, because the 4/4 Ballista would have had to shoot the bird, so you would have had 6 power with the ballistas.
Yeah. So okay.
Not quite.
So past turn, yeah. At this point, it's just GG, because you can literally just like tap both Overseers. Opponent has no cards in hand.
Take me away.
Sure.
Overkill.
Right. Tap. Swing with everything, because why not? And then shoot with ballistas. All right.
Yeah. That's all she pass. It goes cycle.
Yeah.
Cycle.
I mean, your opponent has no cards in hand. It's like, yeah, it's like, okay, cool, just shoot you. Okay.
Jeez.
What
a way to go
What's
out.
up, buddy? Well, you came at just the right time. We're just getting done.
Just as Warden was about to take out his genitals on camera.
All right.
We're back, Twitch.
Yeah.
Let's violate the terms of service.
Let's do it. So, we'll be back again next week with Modern Commentary and hopefully also some Pioneer commentary, which would be kind of nice.
Pioneer commentary would be pretty cool.
Because I mean, like right now, like all the decks that we have proxied and we're playtesting are just so vast. Like it looks like it's a lot of fun. So.
Are you gonna playtest Pioneer on Sunday?
Yeah, that's what we did last Sunday.
All right.
So.
I might proxy up a deck. I'll be down.
All right. So yeah, we'll see you on Sunday, Bunny. Hopefully. Bye.
Bye.